Hey guys, Phil Friedman here from Bass Bros, and today we're at the lure testing facility. And today we got a special treat. We're going to be reviewing the new Doomsday Mauler 4.2. That little bad boy. And we got some tips for this time of year in Southern California on where and when to use this. Come along guys, I'll show you our new research facility here and what kind of bells and whistles it comes with. Right over here, this is our temperature for the entire pond or lake, you would say. This we set to any temperature and it will drastically change the entire pond. We could freeze this entire thing or heat it up to like we're fishing at Lake Havasu. Now, over here's the main area where we'll be throwing the lures and testing everything. We have these big jets built into the side to where we can make this a tranquil pond, or we turn those jets on and it's raging like the Colorado River. We got current, we got everything coming through here. Down over at the end here, a lot of people think that's a diving board. That's not a diving board. We put that in to replicate fishing off the front of a bass boat, just so we can get those perfect casts done every time, and once it's game time, it's no different. And then this right here looks like a pool filter. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not a pool filter. This right here represents a big log laying across a bank that we can aim at, flip to. See how our baits work coming over it, stuff like that. So we got some built-in structure. I think we're gonna put a little, do a little more work, maybe put some underwater rocks, submerged boat, something like that, just so we can really get our practice on back here. All right guys, I'm gonna just tie up a simple Texas rig. I know a lot of you guys at home know how to do that, but just in case a lot of you guys that don't know how to do this, I'll show you guys how I do it. But as always in the lure testing facility, safety first, so we're gonna put our safety glasses on, check, and get to work here. So I'm gonna start with a bobber stopper. Bobber stoppers usually come in these packs like this. They're fairly simple to put on. All you gotta do is pull it out. You take your stop that you want. I like to use the black ones. I don't know why. I just feel like it just looks more natural, and I think that red stands out a little too much. I'm not saying that's fact. I think that's what my brain does when I see these. There's a little loop there you put it through. Put it right through, grab it, and then you just slide the bobber stopper on like so. So now it's on. He's not going anywhere. Put my sinker, I'm using a, which one is this? The 1/8 ounce, the 1/8 ounce sinker. I've got 3 different weights here. I want to show you guys what the different weights do to the bait. This is actually going to be the weight I'm going to use right now because I want that bait to fall slow. And I think that's what's going to produce a little more of a bite, especially at Diamond Valley. That's what we got coming up next. But, oh great, I got to start over. I dropped my weight. There we go. Putting the weight back on. Weight's back on. Now I'm tying up the mauler. I almost dropped it again. Tying up the mauler. What I tie is an improved clench knot. And I'm not saying it's the best knot out there, but that's just what I tie everything with, and it's pretty simple. And I just twist it 6 to 8 times, go through the loop here, and I got this loop between my fingers here, and I'm gonna put it right back through. Pull it tight, and we're in business. And there we go. And then what I'm gonna do is slide my bobber stopper down so it's a fixed weight now. And I got it ready to go. And every state-of-the-art lab needs a lab assistant, so I've got mine today, and here she comes.
Hey everybody, my name's Dr. Patrick Friedman, and I'm willing to do anything in the name of science, so let's give this a go.
Patrick will be getting into the water for me to get that underwater footage.
My name's Patrick.
Patrick will be getting into the water to get that underwater footage, and I'm not jealous of his job because it's pretty cold right now.
Oh my god, it's cold, dude. Oh, it's freezing. It's freezing.
So Over at Diamond Valley, there's a lot of areas where there's a steep drop down to the bottom, but it's all riddled with brush down there. And I think this bait's gonna kill them. Just throwing it right up onto the edge of that brush and letting it sink down 10, 20 feet and popping it down the bank. I think this is gonna get it. That slow presentation, the water's obviously getting cooler in Southern California. And this nice slow sink with those big flippers flapping, it's gonna be just too much for the bass to handle. They're gonna choke it. All right, guys, this is the 3/16 ounce. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a difference. Actually, it's a lot more difference, huh?
I don't know.
Assistant?
It seems to be a slight difference in the dramatic variables of the conditions of the Ethernet.
Well, it looks like it's actually kicking a little bit more. You guys didn't understand what my assistant here said. But it's flapping away, and you guys will see it. We're gonna put this underwater footage into it as well.
What a flap.
That thing's gonna get punched, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun to flip.
This is the...
You got the sun, actually. There
I
you
believe
go.
this is a 3/8. You ready? This is gonna really flap.
Is it? Oh, now that's flapping.
Look at that thing go, man. We're gonna have to order more. I mean, this is our flipping bait now. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't do a lot of flipping,
I'd love it.
but I definitely want to throw this more.
That action's gonna be kick-ass.
Okay guys, so science has been tested, has been completed. We've reviewed our hypothesis. We put the Doomsday Mauler to the test. Our controlled variable was the Doomsday Mauler. Our uncontrolled variable was the weight. So the lighter weight we had, the slower rate of fall we had with the Doomsday Mauler. Basically what that means is if you want that mauler to kick quickly, put a heavier weight on. That's gonna be good in your summer months or when you have warmer water temperatures. You want a fast rate of fall, you want those claws to be kicking, you want those reaction strikes. During the winter months, which we're coming up on, you want a slower fall, a little bit slower kick on the Doomsday Mauler. That's gonna get those lethargic bass to commit to that bait. So we got DVL coming up in December. We're gonna be targeting those, a little bit more lethargic wintertime bass. We're gonna be having a little bit slower fall. We can't wait to put it to use and show you guys how much fish it catches. See you guys next time in the name of science. Okay guys, so we have a unique experience here. It kind of does a little bit. We have a living mauler. Its name is the potato bug, but here it is. I hope it's not alive or I'm gonna freak out. Hey, do these things bite, Philip?
Yes, they do if they're alive.
Ew.
This is a living potato bug. Look at that thing. Massive. It's like a baby mauler. Give me the mauler, Philip.
Oh, like a
That's what the bass are eating.
The bass gotta get their carbs too. And it's through potato bugs. Science is amazing.